Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. In the last part, we did a lot of cleanup in Agon Wastes here. And in this part, we are continuing with that. So I looked at my list in between videos. Or in between videos. And it looks like we only have 2 more places that we need to go here. So not Central Mining Station. No, it is Central Mining Station I want to go to. It's that room, the Battleground, is it? Yeah, this one, Central Mining Station, is where I need to go. So basically, the 2 things, of course they are, like the King Charles Cavalier Spaniel. The 2 things that I need to get are both in that kind of like annoying space pirate area of the game. And they're both in Dark Ether, obviously. So, but I'm kind of glad there's only like we managed to find everything else by ourselves, you know? I probably would have managed to find everything else as well if I had like bothered, but oh well. So yeah, I was saying in the last video, it's actually quite a nice sunny day today, so I'm thinking I might, like, after this recording session, I might actually go out and like have a walk. It'd be nice just to get some fresh air. I think like this time of day, this time of year, in this part of the country, isolated entirely within my kitchen. At this time of year, when like you're not able to, like, it's impossible to predict like what the weather is going to be like, and like 9 times out of 10, it's more likely to be shitty weather than not. Okay, wait a second. Can I like take out these guys with the? I was in here as well. I'm wondering whether I can like lure these guys up here. I'm not trying to like hit you. I'm literally just trying to lure you over to get killed, like in this thing. He doesn't want to. He's like wise to it. He's just like standing there in awe. Maybe I thought him a little too much. I feel so. It's apparently it's in here. Yes, and it's over there. Oh well, here we go. Here I was like, here was I. You talking shit about how they don't use the dark visor enough. But it is true, you know, like they, in fairness, this is the kind of item that could have like been used so much more regularly. Do you know what I mean? That could have been used like it. Excuse me. Like, it's an easy item to implement, if you get what I mean. Like, it's an easy thing to implement other ways of using it. What a messy way of saying that. But they just don't really use it all that much. For some reason, they just don't really take advantage of all the different ways that they could have used it. So the next room that I'm looking for is the feeding pit, which is just here to the right. So actually I'm quite lucky that the last 2 upgrades, well, first I'm lucky that there's only 2 that we were looking for. And then it's also double luck that the 2 of them are so close to each other. So this is a pretty easy, I think it's a power bomb. Yeah, so this room, I literally just have to go in under the water and find, there's apparently like a place that I can go here. Apparently, that's what the game told me anyway. Yeah, there it is, large as life. I wish I would kind of like, I would like it if they just kind of gave me a little heads up, by the way. You're done with Agon Wastes now. You know, that would. Have I ever even been in this room? I must have been. I like have no recollection of what what you do in this room when you come through here the first time. Like, I know it's like, this is like the Dark Samus room, right? I think. Biostorage, or is it, no, this is the room that has like all of those little, all of the Metroids inside in it. But like, I can't for the life of me imagine like what you do when you come into this room. I feel like you probably just go around and like ignore the stuff in the middle because it's just not worth your while. Well, maybe you don't, come to think of it. So now the question becomes, what's the easiest way to get out of this mess? To get like a portal. Well, I suppose the easiest thing would be to go to the Dark Oasis, isn't it? Just go straight across and go to the Dark Oasis, and then actually we might just like teleport straight to Torvus Bog. Might be the easiest thing to do. But yeah, I think I might go out for a walk after I record this. I kind of feel like just like getting this whole cleanup done. Like, I don't think it's going to take that long, to be honest. Like, it's pretty like obvious what, like, it's pretty obvious what you can do and can't do or whatever. But then maybe there's more to it than I think. That's like, maybe there is like more to it than I'm giving it credit for. Then is the other thing that I'm worried about. Because what I'd like to do ideally, is to be able to start a recording session with finishing the game, like doing the final boss, because you get like all psyched up for it or whatever. Like, you get all psyched up for the final boss, and then it's like really exciting. Like, you do this whole recording session that's just dedicated to doing the final boss, like the final area. That's Agon Wasteland. I'm just gonna tick these off. Like, there's like I don't think we're doing this like right now. Can't see myself recording this for, because it'll take longer than I think, because we've got like fuck all in the temple grounds now that I'm looking at this list. We've got like fuck all in the temple grounds. Okay, so what's the easiest way to get back here? It's like that light beam door. I think that's like the spider ball one. Or is there like a way to go? No, that's the way to Sanctuary Fortress. Is there like just like some elevator that goes to Torvus Bog? Yeah, all the way over there. Well, look, I might as well, if I'm gonna go all the way over there, I might as well just if I'm gonna go all the way over there out of my way to get to the elevator to Torvus Bog, I might as well just go and teleport there using the whatever it's called. The temple. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I can't see like, maybe if I get Torvus Bog done, then the next recording session all I need to do is like Temple Grounds and Sanctuary Fortress, because I think like maybe I'm biting off more than I can chew, thinking I can just do all of this in one go, in one fell swoop. But yeah, as I was saying, like, it would be nice to go out and go for a walk. Watch now, like, case in point. I bet when I, like, finish this recording session, it's going to start lashing out of the heavens again. That's exactly the point I'm trying to make, is that, like, this, did I just, like, skip the door? I totally just, like, skipped the door. That's the whole point I'm trying to make, is that, like, at this time of year... Is there like an invisible wall there? I wouldn't have thought that they'd have thought of that. The at this time of year, like, you need to kind of take every chance you can get to get outside. What am I missing here? Oh, you have to access it from the middle, is it? Maybe. Is it just that? What is it with me and navigating this game sometimes, I swear. So yeah, I think I might just go, like, even now when I look outside the window, it's starting to get kind of cloudy and grey again. I'm telling you, I'm looking forward this year to when we get some nice springtime weather. Because this January, like, Christmas and January has just been miserable. Like, Christmas even, like you, at Christmas time, you want, like, the the weather to be like that nice, crisp, dry kind of that nice, crisp, dry weather or whatever, dry winter weather. And it was just kind of mild and wet, like it was just rotten. Then we did have like that nice like icy cold weather that I talked about a lot in the when I recorded this game. Like we did have that in January, but like the majority of January was just miserable. Like it was just misery. That's what you've chosen. How do I get out of this room? Oh, there. It was just misery. Like it was just like it just won't stop raining, and that's the thing that's like annoying in this like climate or whatever. Like in other countries, like with a more temperate kind of predictable climate, like a non-maritime climate like we have. Like that's the thing, we're just on like the open Atlantic. The last thing after Cork is freaking America, you know? Wait a second, what can I do here? Will I go down and do like the lower Torvus Bog first, or will I do like the upper Torvus Bog first? Can't even like see anything that I can do in upper Torvus Bog. I feel like it's less obvious what I can do here. I feel like most of the stuff that I can do is actually in like dark Torvus Bog. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go down to lower Torvus Bog first, because I feel like there's more stuff I can do down there off the top of my head. I don't think there's... I think I've pretty much got almost everything. There's one thing that I can think of in, there's one thing that I can think of, alright. Which is like, there's a big tree that I can power bomb, I know that much. But I think like a lot of the stuff that I can get is actually in Dark Torvus Bog, and even then, it's in like lower Torvus Bog, or like the underwater place. That's what I was saying actually in the last video, is like these areas are like divided into two distinct places. It's the same with Torvus Bog. Like I was saying, I kind of like that you have like the swamp area, and then you have like this underground industrial place. But then I think I've said that like multiple times at this point. You're probably sick and tired of me saying that. Okay, so where can I get my hands on a portal? Well, look, there's like a whole before I get started thinking about portals, there's like a whole thing. Oh, there's like that annihilator beam door. Let's take the light beam, so the light beam door. But yeah, like in this like maritime climate, like I'm pretty sure like anybody who lives, like I'm thinking like anyone who lives kind of like on the east coast of the United States, like in the same like combination of that we have, which is like we have a relatively like northern latitude. Like a relatively like northern latitude. What the hell is hitting me? Oh, that thing. A relatively like northern latitude, and as well like a maritime climate, like we're right on the open ocean. Like I'm pretty sure that in other places like that it's a similar deal, right? Okay, so there has to be like something in here. There can't just be like nothing in here. Oh, it's gonna be one of these. The King Charles Cavalier Spaniel. Of course it is. Okay, I just need to get my... That thing isn't even active down there. I just need to, like, get my, I'm, like, trying... Oh, I'm changing the currents. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I was like wondering, I was like, what the hell? This isn't even making a difference. What's the whole point? But yeah, like, it's the fact that, like, sometimes it doesn't, like, it's not, like, sometimes what it is that, like, the, sometimes what it is that, like, it's just, like, constant rain. Like, you don't have, like, and when I say constant, I mean, like, for weeks. Like, it's just, like, for weeks, you'll just have wet weather. And it just gets, like, really old sometimes. Like, sometimes... Get through here, please. It just gets really old sometimes. Like, sometimes you just get sick of it. You get sick of this weather that just, like, won't let up, where it's just, like, miserable and cold all the time. Oh, it's one of you. Even the Annihilator beam can't foil his carapace. I need to get, like, out of this water and just get up there and through the portal. As I say, like, outside of that, I can't think of, like, anything else to do here in, like, in Light Eater. Wrong beam. And yeah, that's what January felt like the last couple of weeks. Like, for example, this week, you just never know what the weather is going to be like. Then, like, it changes, like, every couple of minutes. Like, as I say, like, this morning it was cold and grey. Then you, like, look at the dungeon. How quaint. Like, that's the thing, there might be something that I can do in here, you never know. Is this just the room that I fought the Grapple Guardian in? I don't think it is. I think this is just like a regular bog standard room. Well, it's as good a place to start as any, right? Let's just try and get our bearings here. So the dungeon, nothing to do in the dungeon. Unser Transit 2, I don't think there's anything to do here either. Maybe there isn't that much to do with the Crypt Tale from the Crypt Keeper. I did that stuff in the Under Temple already as well. Do you know what? Let's just, like, make our way through, and then we'll see what happens. Maybe there isn't that much to do here. Maybe I was wrong in thinking that, like, everything that we needed to do was in underground Torvus Bog. So then, like, what happens is, like, this morning it was, like, old. It was old and grey. Like, it was awful. Like, what just happened here? How do I get out through this door? What the hell? Did I just, like, try and get into the... Oh, I think this is, like, a way that you can't get into the freaking stupid Grapple Guardian room. This is the Grapple Guardian room, and I can't get in here now. That's really surprising. Like, I can't believe that they'd, like, that they do that. That's very strange. I don't think I've ever seen that happen in a Metroid game before. That you can open the door, but it's blocked off. I've never seen that. The, So then, like, you saw yourself, I was talking about how beautiful and sunny it was just a minute ago. Now I look outside the window and it's, like, starting to get grey again. And that's the thing, like, it could start raining at any time. Can I just, like, check? Is there maybe, like, one of those things in here? Do you know what? I'll take you out first. I wonder if, like, the light burst works on these things. Well, it looks like I don't have to because the a charge beam does enough. But yeah, that just, like, there's a certain point where that just gets, like, really old, and I'm like, I'm sick of it. And, like, some years it's, like, worse than others. That he's, like, a tough son. Okay, don't listen to Ondor's lies. He's not dead yet. The, maybe I should just be using the light beam on these guys. The, Like, some years are, like, worse than others, right? But this year just feels like it's been, like, a real pain in the ass. Or, like, January just feels like it's been, like, really miserable. It just feels like it's been really miserable, and I'm, like, just ready for it to end. Like, I wouldn't mind as much, like, maybe there is one of these guys in here. Oh, wait, there's, like, a... What the hell is that? What the hell is this? A new creature? Watch drone. What the hell is this? I don't remember this at all. I've never seen this. Well, I must have, right, at some point, but I have no recollection of this whatsoever. Was this like a whole puzzle? I don't remember this at all. Like, I don't remember this enemy at all. Like, this little robot that's, like, guarding the door, and then you use, like, the light beam to, Well, sure enough, it's one of those Dark Temple keys. Well, geez, I'm glad we found that. I had zero recollection of that whatsoever. What a strange little room. How odd. It's like, I feel like those little robots are only in this room and they're in, like, no other room in the game or something. At least that's what it feels like. It feels like they don't exist anywhere else. They're just here, in this one solitary room. So yeah, what's annoying is that, like, you can't, like, plan anything. Like, you just have to, like, take a chance on... Like, for example, like, on Monday, it was the bank holiday Monday. And we decided, like, it'd be nice to go for a drive. Like, the thing is, like, even on, like, a rainy, wet, horrible day, it's nice to go to the beach, you know? It's nice to just, like, go to the ocean and like, get the sea air, you know? And the ocean is, like, a different kind of beautiful when it's... when it's miserable as when it's sunny, you know? Maybe I don't have that much to do here. Wait a second, I got this Sky Temple key in the dungeon. Let me just have a look at this really quick. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave the, I don't want to leave, I don't want to leave, like, underground Torvis and then, like... I don't want to leave, like, underground Torvis and then end up, like, having to come all the way back down here again. Ah, here we go. Wait a second. Did I get this one? Oh, yes! Wait a second, I'm glad I remembered this now. So how do I get back there, then? Back to... I need to use, like, this portal, the Gathering Hall. There's that, like, I'm glad I looked now. There's, like, that one, screw attack wall jump place underground where we fought the Powerbomb Guardian. That's what they're telling me to go to. Well, geez, I'm glad I, like, checked that, because that would have been a pain in my ass if I hadn't... That's, like, the one thing I don't want to do is, like, have to come back and forth between upper and lower Torvis Bog, if at all possible. So yeah, we went to the beach on Monday, and, like, the thing is, like, you're, like, taking a chance, right? Because you don't know, okay, is it going to be... It's dry now, but is it going to be dry? Is it going to start raining while we're in the car? Is it going to start raining in 20 minutes? You might as well, like, I never look at the weather forecast. you might as well just be like flipping a coin as look at the weather forecast here. You know, it's just like, it's just absolutely pointless. Okay, we're here in the crypt now. So I need to go back through that like upper white door. Well, wasn't there like a portal that I could have just used in there? Why didn't I just do that? Isn't there like a portal in the dark blog place itself? Whatever it's called. Is that all the way up there? How do I even get up there? So yeah, we went to the beach. Sure enough, it starts like, we went on a walk. It was windy as all get out as well, but that's like, whatever, who cares? Sure enough, we walked down halfway down the beach, it starts raining. Then we were like, okay, let's go back to the car. We went back to the car, we were like, okay, let's just have a coffee and wait and see. And we'll have a coffee and wait and see. And in the time we had the coffee, it stopped raining and we went on another walk. We went like up the other side of the beach. Sure enough, on our way back from the other side of the beach, it starts raining again. And like that sounds like, it sounds like I'm complaining about nothing. But like, that's fine if it's happening like 1 day or 2 days or something like that. But the fact that this is like par for the course consistently almost all the time is just like too much. Like sometimes it just gets to be like too much and you're like, I can't take this anymore. Do you know? That's what I'm like looking forward to. Like, I'm looking forward to like not just springtime, but we're going to be going on holidays to Malta at the end. What the? Oh my god, frick off. These enemies, they're like literally the worst enemies in the game. Like, you don't even know, as I said like 1,000 times before, you don't even know whether you're like hitting them or not, but it seems like you are. It seems like it's just worth it to just keep like trying to hit them anyway. But the we're going on holidays to, what the heck? Oh, did I press like the button too much? What am I hitting here? It's like I'm not getting enough height or something. We're going to Malta at the end of April. But even if we weren't, oh my god. Even if we weren't going back there, this is like, just seems like poorly placed, to be honest. This is almost like that stupid other screw attack thing. It's like I keep like hitting it or something. I keep hitting like this thing, it feels like it's like jutting out a little bit and I keep hitting it. But even if we weren't like going on even if we weren't going like somewhere nice and warm, oh my god, I'm cutting because I can't like concentrate while I'm doing this. I think I was like pressing the button too many times or something, is what it was. No! That sounded like Wario losing in a Mario Party game. Finally, holy crap. Remember what I was saying about like how I feel like they did the best job possible implementing the screw attack in this game in 3D. Okay, wait a second. Let's just check the... So, like, I think I have everything now from under Torva's Bog. I think everything else now is, like, above Torva's Bog. If not, we'll figure it out, alright? Remember what I was saying about, like, how I feel like they did the best job possible implementing the screw attack in 3D? Well, now I'm thinking maybe the one or... like, the few times that they use it, maybe they could have done it a little bit differently. Oh my god. It's another thing, is, like, you don't really have, like... Like, now that I'm thinking about it, that's another thing that's interesting about the design. Oh my god. That's another thing that's, like, interesting about the design of this game. Of, like, the areas in this game, is that, like... you don't really use, like, you don't have, like, water in any other, like, area of the game except Torva's Bog. Like, and the reason I find that interesting is because, like, if you think of, like, other Metroid games... Wait a second, I should be using these to, like, build up my, like, stocks. If you think of, like, other Metroid games, that's actually quite rare. Like, obviously you'll have the areas that have more water, like in Super Metroid you have, like, Meridia and like the sunken ship or whatever are, like, the main water oriented areas. But you'll also have, like, a lot of areas... But you'll also have, like, a lot of areas that, You'll also have a lot of areas that just, like, have water in them anyway, you know? So, like, there are, like, areas in Brinstar with water. There's not areas in Norfair with water, obviously, but, like... You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll have, like, natively water in a lot of areas. Like, it's the same. You'll have water in the Chozo Ruins in some areas. You'll have water in the Talon Overworld. You have quite a lot of, like, different... You have quite a lot of, like, different areas where you'll have bits of water. You have water in Fendrana Drifts. Whereas in this game, it feels like there's no water anywhere except Torva's Bog. And I don't think there is. I think Torva's Bog is, like, the one area that has water in it. Okay, so where's this underground tunnel area? Okay, so apparently there's something here that I missed. I just saw it real quick on the list of places to go. I'm actually going to use the, Is it literally just, like, under here? It is. Holy crap. So that's the underground tunnel. Then the other thing I can think of is that, like, room with the trees in it. Where's that? Not Torva's Temple. Torva's Grove, isn't it? Yeah, so the area above the area that I come out to when I go through this light beam door. So yeah, I find it, like, interesting. That maybe that's why, like, I get like the temple grounds and Agon Wastes, like, I get them kind of I kind of conflate them a lot because it feels like this game has, like, 2 desert areas. Not that I mind that. I mean, I am the person who likes Final Fantasy 12, but, like, it feels like, whereas, like, if you, like, compare it to Metroid Prime 2... Okay, wait a second. Now, can't I just, like, powerbomb one of these? If you compare it to, like, Metroid Prime 12... Oh, my mother's calling. 2 secs. Okay, sorry. That was my mom. The one person you're not going to not going to not answer the phone to... Okay, so wait a second. I didn't see anything of what happened with this now. Oh, it's just in there. Okay. What is this? Hey. So wait a second. Let me count the 2 of those off now, because that's like... So, okay, so there's like not that much left to do here in Torvus Bog. Oh my god, the recording's up to 39 minutes. Okay, thanks a million for watching this part of Let's Play Metroid Prime 2. Well, no, we can at least go to the save station. There's like a save station in one of these, off of one of these rooms, isn't there? No, it's a portal. Well, look, we'll go into the portal room, and then I'll finish the video. I'll say thank you very much for watching this part of Let's Play Metroid Prime 2. I think that's another thing I can do. See you next time. Bye now.